An AMA means that anything can be asked. And unfortunately, these individuals and groups were not ready for that.
But first I want to tell you about what I'm going to do today. They lured me in here because I love steak.
Welcome to WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the top 10 worst Reddit AMAs. Before we begin, we publish new videos every day, so be sure to subscribe for more great content. For this list, we're looking through the worst of the worst Reddit AMAs by public figures. Oh, and in case you weren't aware, AMA stands for Ask Me Anything.
Let's go, I'm ready.
Number 10, the Westboro Baptist Church. Ironically, this high-profile church group, which has made a name for itself through hate speech, held an AMA as part of their campaign against Reddit, just days before their planned demonstration at Reddit HQ. Users flocked to the page, shutting down pretty much every serious WBC response by downvoting them into oblivion. The top comment reads, "Finding Nemo is a movie about clownfish. All clownfish are born male. When the top female dies, the top male becomes female and takes over." How do you feel about this?
There.
No, he's gone.
It's all right.
He's gone.
It'll be okay.
No, they took him away.
Unfortunately, like most of the questions, this one did not get answered, but we'd sure like to hear the response. Number 9, Mike Will Made It. Super producer extraordinaire Mike Will Made It has clearly got skills, considering he's produced some of the hottest songs of the early 21st century.
Yeah, on TV, that nigga still be in the six. Fuck this rap shit, that nigga still be in the licks.
But successfully running an AMA does not seem to be among his strong suits. Most of his responses to questions consisted of one-word answers, and in some cases, what appeared to be Mike Will repeatedly smacking his head into the keyboard. The top comment of the thread is insightful, and serves as a beautifully tied bow around this dumpster fire of an AMA. Quite simply, it says, "Yo, this is an awful AMA." Number 8, Morgan Freeman.
I'm God.
Although the internet generally seems to love Morgan Freeman, they couldn't forgive him for this AMA. Over the course of the Q&A, most of Freeman's answers were, to put it bluntly, dull. Putting words to the sentiment many felt, one user wrote, "I don't get the Morgan Freeman vibe." The AMA was met with further controversy when hordes of users began speculating that the AMA was actually being hosted by a PR person, and not Freeman himself. The resulting outrage from this disaster got so uncontrollable that Reddit's general manager at the time, Eric Martin, also known as Huey Priest, actually did an AMA himself in order to clear the air and open up a discussion about the celebrity AMA process. Number 7, Scott Stapp. There are few bands that the internet enjoys ragging on more than Creed. And so, when lead singer Scott Stapp decided to do an AMA, Reddit users reacted accordingly. Questions were asked on subjects ranging from Stapp's feud with the band 311 to the possibility of a joint album with fellow magnets of internet hate, Nickelback. However, Scott's AMA wasn't an utter disaster. He's got experience dealing with trolls, and it shows. When asked how he handles the hate, Stapp answered with, "I can't lie, there are times it gets to me. I've learned to channel the negative energy into motivation." Then, like most AMA musicians, he proceeded to shamelessly promote his new album.
I'm free, I'm careless, I believe.
Number 6, Jose Canseco. Former steroid user and former Major League Baseball player Jose Canseco has become a bit of a Reddit phenomenon after this absurd AMA performance. Over the course of his life, Jose has acquired a reputation as, to put it kindly, a bit of a jerk. Roughly half of the AMA posts consisted of users simply recounting their terrible personal experience meeting the athlete. In an interesting role reversal, when Jose did chime in, it was usually to troll users. Depending on your opinion of Canseco, you may actually enjoy this AMA, as many of Jose's snappy responses are actually darkly hilarious. But by traditional standards, yeah, it was a train wreck. Number 5, Rachel Maddow. Television host and political commentator Rachel Maddow's AMA is a textbook example of a public figure ignoring the real questions. Considering her line of work, she should have been ready to face a tough crowd. But rather than address the heavier questions voted to the top, she focused on queries such as whether she puts toothpaste on the toothbrush before or after the water, and what her favorite smell is. Answering such trivial questions is part of the fun, but the overall sentiment was that Maddow intentionally avoided the heavier subjects. Reddit's dissatisfaction with the AMA continued to bubble, to the point that a representative from MSNBC had to release a statement defending Maddow. Number 4. Perez Hilton.
I'm not about to cry, I'm about to laugh, because it's all so absurd.
Reddit didn't take too kindly to a Perez Hilton AMA. Considering his resume, which includes outing closeted celebrities and poking fun at Michael Jackson moments before his death, it was never going to be a smooth ride. And although Perez has gone on to say that he's trying his best to be a different person, he was quickly reminded by users that actions speak louder than words. Reddit offered up a heavy dose of internet karma as punishment for the means by which he rose to fame. One particularly funny exchange went as follows. "Who told you this would be a good idea? You should fire that person. It was my idea. You're fired." Number 3. Ann Coulter. Ann Coulter's Reddit AMA was destined to be a failure from the moment it was conceived. After having trouble logging into a Reddit account, Coulter somehow found a way to link the technical difficulties with the Obama administration. Once signed in, however, the real nightmare began. In all fairness, Coulter actually answered a lot of questions, but for better or for worse, Redditors proceeded to downvote most of them with reckless abandon. Many of the questions were naturally about politics, but considering Coulter's incendiary reputation, there was a whole lot of mudslinging between the community and the conservative commentator. Number 2. Wyclef Jean. Wyclef Jean's original plan for his AMA was to celebrate the 20th anniversary of the Fugees' classic album, The Score.
Nobody shoot me. My body's made a hand grenade. The girl bled to death while she was tucking in the razor blade.
Unfortunately, a Reddit Ask Me Anything means that Reddit can literally ask you anything, and users decided to take Wyclef Jean to task about all the money his charity raised and then failed to deliver to the Haitian people. The organization, Yale Haiti, raised an estimated $16 million for earthquake relief, but it was reported that $9 million of that money had been spent on the organization itself, or was otherwise mishandled. And this definitely came up during Wyclef's AMA. Before we reveal our number 1 pick, here are some honorable mentions. Number 1. Woody Harrelson. It was the AMA to end all terrible AMAs. A lot of celebrities use the AMA platform to shamelessly promote some sort of product, but Reddit never responds well to having a new movie shoved down their collective throat. And that's exactly what Harrelson did with this one.
Don't say a word. Jesus, the shit I have to take care of because of you.
With each comment, Woody fumbled the questions around to make them all sort of about Rampart. One user even suggested the title of the AMA be changed to AMA-AR, Ask Me Anything About Rampart, to which Harrelson, seriously misjudging the mood, agreed.
I like that.
The AMA has gone down in infamy and has become some sort of legend in the Reddit community, continuing to inspire memes to this day.
I'm already in, what does it matter?
Do you agree with our picks? Check out these other great clips from WatchMojo and subscribe for new videos every day.